Hey guys, Paladin here, and welcome to another video. Just kind of another channel update of what's going on. Just letting you know what's happening this week. We're going to be doing some very good. We're going to be community night on Wednesday. It's going to be 2 games, and it's going to be Super Mario Party and, of course, Super Smash Bros. Both on the Switch in celebration of Mario's birthday. So that's what Wednesday is coming up for. So if you want to be here for that, feel free to join us here on Super Paladin TV. All the links are in the description below of my channels and stuff. But just wanted to kind of issue an apology, you know, for my little rantings. And it's gonna say, I'm not gonna lie about this, and I think you've kind of noticed this in a way about who I am as a person, but. You know, don't take this the wrong way when I say this, but I am very easily annoyed these days, and that's always been that way. And it's true that I do, you know, snap at probably the most innocent of people sometimes, but to be honest, it's always been that way. Okay, and it doesn't take much for people to get me really annoyed with things, okay? And to me, my whole life has been really one annoyance after another. It's not like I'm gonna make excuses for, you know, what, you know, stuff I've caused, but I'm gonna, you know, it's no lie that, you know, life tends to be one annoyance after another. And if people want to, you know, really understand who I am, do it in a way that is so, you know, that isn't as annoying. Okay, and this is stuff like these videos are prompted by what people say and do. And I realize I do realize that I can't control other people's thoughts and feelings, but at the same time, you know, when things get super annoying for me, I tend to let people know it, okay? And that, I don't know if it just comes with the autism that I go through or whatnot, but I am easily annoyed with life. I've always been annoyed with it because really, I've always been like, I always felt like I'm one step ahead of death in a way. And that annoyance just keeps growing. If I don't talk about things, I'm just gonna get more annoyed with life in general. And it's unfortunate that these rantings that I talk about right now, it's to tone down that annoyance just a little bit and tell the whole world, you know what? I've had enough of this annoyances that I deal with. And it's not just politics, it's life in general. And if I feel like people are going to annoy me, well, it started today with a customer saying that, why am I so down? The people at the opposing gas station is much more happier than, you know, the people that I work with here. Well, here's the thing. It's nothing against anyone particular, but people don't realize that they're super annoying sometimes. Okay? And I don't have such a high tolerance for very annoying people. You know, I probably should do a better. I know I realize I should do a better job at maybe just shutting that annoyance out. But I'll tell you, to tell you the truth, when I am very annoyed, that's when I shut down the people. And that includes my ex-girlfriend, Carla. She didn't realize that she was being super annoying to me. And that annoyance just grew into this fear, because this fear, or this annoyance just transformed into this fear, because I got so freaking annoyed with some people. And it's not like I hate Aaron Rodgers because of his unvaccination status or whatnot. I'm more or less annoyed that I have to deal with another liar in my life. I'm angry at my ex-girlfriend because I still feel this annoying little demon of what she said and all the words and all the annoyances I've had to put up with her. And some of it is still there. Those annoyances, some people just don't get that, when you're severely annoyed, you just start to want to just shut people down. So badly, you just want to just do everything you can just to get away from people. It's not like I want to isolate myself from society. It's just I'm so annoyed with how society judges me. It's more being annoyed than anything. And Carla elevated herself to that annoyance, to the point where I stopped respecting her. And same thing could be said for Aaron Rodgers. I stopped respecting him because what he did is as an annoyance. And then you go with this, mask rule that we've had to enforce during the pandemic. It was just super annoying that people just don't want to do the right thing. It's not like people just don't want to. Some people just want to do stuff just to be super annoying. But yes, we have the freedom to do whatever the hell we want to do. This whole thing about don't tread on me. Well, don't tread on me because I want to be super annoying to you. And that's about the only thing I actually respect about these people who wave those don't tread on me, because I understand that life gets annoying. And I understand it. That's about the only respect I have for those people who, don't want the government in their lives or whatever. I would understand that perfectly fine. I would understand my ex-girlfriend, and that's about the only thing respect I have for my ex-girlfriend, because I understand, how annoying people can be. Because I could be annoying myself too, and I've actually had to learn, not to be super annoying to people, but, in recent years I've had to actually step up my game just to shut people out. And I would think my inability to, please everybody, well, I'm sorry if it annoys you that I cannot serve people the right way or keep people happy just because of my unable to be a decent person in customer service. But I'm just as annoyed with you. I'm just as annoyed with the customer sometimes. And it has reached new heights nowadays. I know people are annoyed. That I could empathize with. I would understand why people will be annoyed when they don't get their way and when people don't address their grievances. I understand that perfectly. Trust me. I get just super annoyed with life just as the next person next door. But what's even more annoying is that we have to resort to a certain kind of evil just to shut each other out of society. And unfortunately, we just cannot live with this annoyance. And that's the unfortunate part. Just as much as I could not live with my ex-girlfriend's annoyances. Because she was super annoying and it turned into genuine fear. And that's what one thing she was not getting about me. Is because I was super annoyed with her. And it got to a point where, you know, there's no point in trying with you. There's no point in actually trying to get along with you. But I do understand that she would be annoyed in the same regard. If the tables were reversed, it's not like I'm taking a side or anything. I understand completely. But don't come to me and think I am not able to control all my annoyances, because some days I can't. You know. That's the sad part, because not all the time I'm able to control my annoyances. And I think it's important that people to realize, you know, I get you. I really do. Maybe a lot more than you think I do. But at the same time, you know, what you do to me, well, is you know the shit out of me sometimes. And that's why I'm scared to go in another relationship sometimes, because I feel like I'm the one who is being asked to carry the world on my shoulders when I can barely carry myself. And that's why I ask if I ever get a girl again, actually do something with your life. Instead of being a genuine annoyance. But it's I know that's sometimes a necessary evil with these annoyances we have to deal with, but at the same time, I'm like, don't tread on me, because I can't live with it. I can't live with certain things. And that's why I shut people out of my life. Because it got too damn annoying. So, my suggestion to all of you, and, you know, and I've had a few trolls in my life, and I've better handled the trolls in my life now that I've decided, you know what, a lot of it ain't worth it. But at the same time, I'll do my best to not be super annoying to you. But you're gonna have to stop being super annoying to me. It's not likely to change anything, but it is a start to maybe actually getting over my ex-girlfriend. Because really, I guess she was an annoying piece of crud. With her attitude in general, especially. And here am I in customer service working at a job in 7.5 years. I've had to deal with a lot of annoyances in my life. And try not to look so down into this one customer that was at my store earlier. Well, you know, there are just some days I could not put up with the annoyances in my life. And that's needy customers who think they can tear me down. Who try to tear me down. I have grievances too. Even though that may be super annoying to my ex, you know what? So what? I tried to put up with her annoyances, and I failed too. I'm not gonna lie that I failed in that. I'm not gonna lie to the fact that I've tried my damnedest to, put up a positive attitude every time I go to work every freaking day. I make it that far. Wondering, going into every single day like Clint Eastwood and thinking, who's gonna make my day? So, my suggestion, especially handling me, you know what annoys me. You probably guess what annoys you. I can only guess sometimes, but I'm sorry if I'm a general nuisance to people. I really am. But what are you gonna do about it? I mean, I've already stated the fact that I already understand why my ex-girlfriend would be super annoyed with me, but I've already stated that I'm super annoyed with her. This don't tread on me class of people. How I would respect how they would feel if they were finding life annoying, but they need to actually stop being annoyed with me in a way. So, it goes both ways. I'm super annoyed, yes. Very easily sometimes. It's not like I don't want to be super annoying sometimes, and I don't like have this annoyances that I deal with every day. I didn't ask for, but some days are a lot easier than others. So, whether you respect that or not, that's up to you. And it's same for Aaron Rodgers. If you respect that, that's fine. If you can't respect the annoyances, that's your personal issue. Live with it. There's just some aspects of me who disagree with your lying that you're just gonna have to live with. Same for my ex-girlfriend Carla. There's just some things about me that you're gonna have to live with as well. Know that you've crossed the line a number of times with your annoying attitude. And yes, I do take attitude into account a lot of the time, and it's not fair because sometimes I do assume things, and that is my Achilles heel sometimes. But you realize that we're all human. I had at least the courage to actually make this video, risking my own credibility, saying, okay, well, this guy is a total ass, or he may be right. You know what? Whatever. You believe what you want to believe. Just know, if you're going to keep being a super annoyance in my life, I'm going to deal with you. By either shutting you out, and if you're really going to be super annoying, I'm going to have to take measures. Like getting law enforcement involved. And that was the one thing I, to this day, never regretted with my ex, is getting law enforcement involved. She used it against me. I went in turn, used it against her. Because she was being really she was really getting me angry. So, I'm just saying, nobody's perfect, but do what you will. So, and that's all I really gotta say about it. I don't like harping on things, but I do the best I can. Not like I don't like going to church. It's just some of the things they teach in church are just super annoying, and I've stopped going. the values they preach are just super annoying when they don't do it in practice. Find that as, charge me for feeling that way, but I have feelings too. Whatever you decide to do is your business. Just know that you can't, if you can't embrace me for what I am, then, you're not going to get well respected. I'm sorry, I don't agree with all of you. I wish I could, embrace all of you for what you are, but it's like there's just some things I can't gel well with. And I admit it, and I will face my true self in this fashion. I have faced myself. And I'm waiting for certain people to face themselves really as well, but everyone makes their own choices, I guess. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Stay classy. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.